What's going on, guys? E-Bibs here, Mr. Remote Life. We made another purchase, and I think I'm going to like what we got. It's the Walabot 2.0. DIY 2. Let's talk about it. Alright, guys, so you seen the thumbnail. You seen what's going on. Many of you may know what this is. It's a stud finder, really. I'm not gonna do the corny dad jokes. I'm like, ooh, find a stud. Ooh, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. I'm just kidding. But I've relied on something like this for many years, like doing installs, whether it be running Cat 6, setting up networks, this, that, and the other, fishing wire through walls and this, that, and the other, hanging TVs, done it all, home theaters, all that. So I was looking, and a few years ago, Walabot came out with the first version of this, and I was like, oh man, that looks like a dope feature. But of course, it was Android only. So, you know, this ain't an Android house. We ain't about that life. But they came out with the DIY 2, and it's actually it takes this, but amps it up to another level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even really use that anymore unless I don't have this in my bag, which normally it rides everywhere I go in my tool bag. So cool thing about this is it's Wi-Fi, so it works with my Apple devices and all my Apple phones and whatnot. And the easiest part about it is all you do is turn it on, open the app up, turn it on, hold this button till you get a blue light, and it pops up on your phone. Matter of fact, here's a quick flash to what it looks like as soon as you open it up. Basically, you follow the same steps that it's telling you. It says hold down the button for 2 seconds. You'll see a blue light will turn on. And then you can basically, since I've already connected it, it's going to ask for me to join the Wi-Fi network of the Walabot. So that's pretty cool, right? So it's pairing it. It goes straight to the Walabot. And for me to properly do this, actually, we got a software update. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cut this video to a quick software update so I can demo this thing for you and let you see it in action. Because what we have is, since we're currently working on our project closet, the wall is still open, so we can put some things in the wall and let's see if the Walabot will show it. So we'd update it and then we'll jump straight to the wall. How about that? Let's do it. All right, so we got our Walabot updated with the new firmware, and now all we have to do is join the Walabot's Wi-Fi. So what you do is you hit join, and the first thing you have to do every time you join this thing is you got to calibrate it. So let's wait for this thing to join. It takes a couple of minutes, but it's worth it. Once you got that green light, you know you're connected, guys. So like I said, first thing you got to do is you got to calibrate it. It's going to start you through the calibration. All you do is you find a flat surface and you just go in a circle. You know what you want to do is you want to just go in a circle slowly, and it'll tell you when it's done. It'll show up on the screen, calibrated. Calibration complete. So mine always defaults into the expert mode because I use both modes. So let's start from the top. First off, you're gonna have 2 modes. You're gonna have an image mode, which allows you to basically see what's in the wall here. So it's showing we got a stud here. Got something here, says it's a wooden stud. It's not a wooden stud. Another wooden stud here, and then something else here. And then if we go down, I know there should be a wire here somewhere because I put it there. Oh, there it is. The wire just showed up. But one thing that's not showing is something else that I put in this wall, but I'm not seeing it. So let's try expert mode. I always recommend whenever you're using this tool is to use both modes. So, because if you look at this, it really shows us a lot of stuff in this wall over here. So what I like about it is it shows us a lot of activity in the wall, but then it still will outline if it sees a wooden stud or what it believes to be a wooden stud. So we got a hole in the wall here from an outlet that was previously taken out. So we know there is a stud right here in the middle of this wall. So as we keep going over, it thinks it found another wooden stud here. It's not a wooden stud. What it is actually is a PEX pipe. So that's where the Walabot really falls short. What I've seen is it does not really see plastic pipes in the wall, and there's actually a metal pipe here. It sees the heat signature and it thinks it's actually a wooden stud, but it's not a wooden stud. Great thing about it is both, let's see, do we find, there's our pipe or our wire line. They call it a pipe or a wire. So it just looks for, I'm not sure what the actual mechanism that it's looking for, but this is kind of like a sonar or 3D scan of a wall. So your best bet is to use some type of scope in addition to using this. So let's take a look inside the closet so I can really tell you what we have. All right, so check out what we got. We actually got a piece of PEX in there. And then we also have a metal pipe, an extra stud, and then you can see the whole bundle of studs all down in here. And then we got some more studs down in the bottom. And this is that opening that I was talking about. That's that where I moved this outlet that's right here. I moved that outlet from outside inside the closet, and then that's the cable that it found. So it found the cable, but it didn't see the PEX that's closer against the wall. Back to our seated position. All right, so like I was saying, you're never really going to be able to see inside of a wall solely on stud finders. So the best way to make sure you're not hitting PEX cables, or not PEX cables, but PEX pipes and metal pipes, really it's the PEX pipes, because the PEX pipes are usually high water lines, high pressure water lines that are going to make a lot of damage if you nick it with a drill bit. So or if you drive a nail through it, that's even worse, because that's slow drip and it just causes mold, and you don't see it until the mold reaches to the outside of the wall. That's not something you want to deal with. I've dealt with that personally in this home, where during construction they hit it with a pipe, and it was actually a vent pipe. So whenever it rained real hard, we had a leak, and it just came out of nowhere. So it took a couple hours of investigating, and that's what it was. One of the construction workers hit a piece of pipe, nicked it with the nail gun, and we just had issues. We had to replace a bunch of drywall, this, that, and the other. But that was a long time ago, back when we first built the spot. But I digress. You want to also, in addition to getting this Walabot, it's a great tool, it's a great thing to have. It's a lot easier to read than your traditional stud finder. You also want to get a scope. I'll link a scope right here, and then what we'll do is the next video we'll do a review on the scope. You can pick one up, Harbor Freight. They make a good one. It's real cheap. You don't have to do the most expensive thing, because all you want to do is be able to just stick the scope in the wall, turn around, and then see what's in it. But the Walabot is a good buy. It is big fella approved. So I'll link it below. I ordered it and I love it, and I use it every time I'm trying to drill something in the wall. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I got more videos coming your way, because we still spending money even though we don't need to. But I mean, I just got stuff to do, guys. So projects cost money. But that's on a lighter note. We're doing things we love because we love the things that we do, because it's about that remote life. So until next time, we are out of here. Peace.